All right, Sherry, thank you. This week for Doctor on Call, we're talking with Trihealth Dr. Robyn Gorman. Dr. Gorman, thank you for being here.
You're welcome. Thanks for having me.
So we are talking about a topic that's been in the headlines lately, vaping. Dr. Gorman, this is something that has parents and users concerned. Our first question, what is vaping?
So that's a good question. So vaping is the use of any electronic device for smoking. So sometimes it's also referred to as juuling, which is a popular type of electronic cigarette on the market. Electronic cigarettes are one type of tool that people will use for vaping. There's also e-cigars, e-hookahs, mods or pods, vape pens, personal vaporizers. So there's several different types.
And my question, we were just talking, why now are all of the advisories just coming out about vaping when e-cigarettes have been on the market for at least 5 years or more?
Yeah, so e-cigarettes have been around since about 2003 on the market.
Okay.
And I think over time the numbers are really increasing of people that are using them. There's also a lot more different types right now. And the components of the e-cigarettes, the things that are contained in the liquid, is also changing over time. I think there's also more awareness of what the risks are and things to look for. So we're screening patients more and more aware of patients that are actually using them. And there's also the risk of getting an e-cigarette that has been modified or has other components added to it. Sometimes they are modified once they've been purchased, and other components are added to them.
So is there a way to vape safely, or is it your position as a doctor to just throw them away, don't use them at all?
So we don't recommend vaping. We do know that using e-cigarettes is not safe. There are several risks that are associated with them, and we're learning more over time. There is the risk of once kids start using an e-cigarette, they're more likely to start smoking other types of cigarettes as well. There's also the risk of safety concerns due to burns or explosions. There's nicotine addiction, and then also long-term health risks that we still don't know enough about.
Okay, well, Dr. Gorman, thank you so much for being here. And remember, the answers you hear from our Trihealth doctors are just a good place to start. This is not a replacement for advice from your very own doctor. And remember, send us your medical questions, and a Trihealth doctor may just answer it live on the air next Tuesday. Just look for a link at WCPO.com/doc on call to submit your question. We will answer one every Tuesday. We'll be right back.
Good afternoon.